Om Shanti. Today's Murli, 24th August 2023. Essence. Baba says, sweet children, only by having unadulterated remembrance will your stays become unshakable and immovable. Make such effort that you remember nothing but the one Father. What service does Shiv Baba do, and what is that you children have to do? Answer. Baba says, at the confluence age, Shiv Baba removes all souls from the graveyard. That is, he does the service of purifying souls who, by becoming body conscious, have become impure. You children have to become lighthouse and together with the Father show everyone the way to the land of peace and land of happiness. Let there be liberation in one eye and liberation in life in the other. Shantidham and Sukhdham. Slogan. Who created this play and then hide himself away? Om Shanti. In fact, this song belongs to the path of devotion. There is definitely someone this praise belongs to. You children understand very clearly that it is the Father who does everything. He is Karan Karavanhar. Sikh people sing his praise a great deal because their religion is new, whereas that religion is very old. They remember Ek Onkar, God is one, an oval image. Baba has also explained the meaning of Om very clearly. Whereas they give a very long and complicated explanation. I tell you that I, the Supreme Soul, am the resident of the Supreme Abode. I do not take rebirth. You take rebirth. The Father sits here and introduces himself to you children. I reveal myself to only my children. It has been explained to you that I am the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the one you souls have been remembering on the path of devotion as God. The Father, he is praised as the purifier, the merciful one, and the liberator. He is also called the guide. This is the Pandava army. The guide shows the path to liberation and liberation in life. People sing, take our boat across. God is definitely called the boatman as well as the master of the garden. He says, you used to be very intoxicated. You were carefree, emperor in the golden and silver age. You had so many riches at Srinath Dware. They cook rich food for the bhog they offer. They cook very rich, nourishing food there, whereas they only cook rice and dal at the Jagannath temple. Dirty images of deities are displayed there. All of you are now dirty. At the Srinath Dware temple, they make first class food which they offer to Srinath as bhog. It is then taken by priests who sell it at their stalls. They earn their livelihood through that. You children are becoming the masters of heaven. Your maids and servants also eat the same rich food that you eat there. Where? Satyug. 36 varieties of food are prepared, but you could not eat that much. And so the maids and servants eat it as well. However, you must not simply be happy with that. A whole kingdom is being created. You will live there in great pleasure and comfort. You children will receive your fortune of the kingdom of heaven that is being established by the world Almighty authority. It is said knowledge, devotion, and disinterest. Now, there are two types of disinterest. The disinterest of sannyasi is limited. They leave their homes and businesses and go and live in the jungles. They help to bring a lot of benefit to Bharat in an incognito way. It is said that the great gates of heaven open through destruction. In the same way, sannyasis help through their purity. This is why their praise is sung in the drama. The father says the king knowledge will later disappear, so their disinterest is limited, whereas yours is unlimited. The unlimited father inspires you to have unlimited disinterest. Stay in your households and simply remove everything from your intellects. These bodies are old. Your 84 births are now complete. Forget your bodies and all your bodily relations and relationships and consider yourselves to be souls. They say that souls are immune to the effect of action, that you can eat and drink whatever you want and you will not be affected in any way. There are many different opinions and many different systems and customs. Whatever idea someone starts, it just carries on. For instance, some refer to Adidev as Mahavir, but then they also call Hanuman Mahavir. In fact, all of you are Mahavirs, means great warriors, who gain victory over Maya. You make effort based on Srimad. You have to create a stage like that of Angad, whom Ravan was not able to shake. No matter how many storms of Maya come, you great warriors must not shake. You cannot have this stage at this time, but it will be like that at the end. No matter how many storms of vices, thoughts come, you must remain unshakable. You should have unadulterated remembrance. No one else should be remembered. A great deal of effort is required for this. Only at the end will you be completely unshakable and immovable. There is a memorial of Achal Ghar, home of the unshakable one. Ever, that is Guru Sikhar. You now understand that Shiv Baba is the highest of high. He is the creator. What does he create first? This two should remain in your intellects. Shiv Baba is the highest on high. Then there are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, the residents of the subtle reason. Why? His Vishnu shown with four arms. Why is Vishnu shown with four arms? It is proof of the household path they follow. Your path is the household path. Establishment takes place through Brahma. The Brahmin religion is the highest of all. You are even more elevated than the deities because you do service. You carry out the establishment of the deity religion and you then become the masters of the world. The father says, I carry out my task and give you the fortune of the kingdom. Then I disappear. You become happy once you have claimed your kingdom. I will go into retirement. Acha, who are the most fortunate ones? Baba says, the Kumaris are the most fortunate. Baba says, I fulfill my duty. You are impure and unhappy and you carry out. Therefore, the father's duty is to grant the children liberation and liberation in life. There is no one else who can grant liberation. Those people give themselves many titles, but they are all completely wrong. The intellects of human beings are completely without love at the time of destruction. You children continue to say Baba, Baba. However, people don't understand the significance of this. They think that you are perhaps remembering this Baba. You children know that Baba has made you into the masters of heaven innumerable times. This is your godly birth, the Father says. Remember me alone. It is this that requires effort. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now fond children, love, remembrance, and good morning. From the mother, the father, Bab Dada, the spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father, mother, Bab Dada. Namaste Baba, Namaste, Shukriya Baba, Shukriya. Essence for Dharna. First, study well with the Father and teach others. Become a lighthouse and show everyone the path to liberation and liberation in life. Second, stay in unadulterated remembrance of the one Father and thereby create an unshakable and immovable stage for yourself. Become a great warrior. Blessing. May you be generous hearted and by having an alaukic exchange of give and take become full of all specialities. When you go to a mela, you give some money and receive something in return. Before you receive anything, you give to give. You have to give something. So, too, in this spiritual mela, you take something from the Father or from someone else. That is, you imbibe it yourself. When you imbibe a virtue or a speciality, ordinariness finishes by imbibing virtues. Your weaknesses automatically finish. This becomes a form of giving. Be generous at every second in this give and take and you will become full of all specialities. Slogan Experiment Prayog with your specialities and you will experience progress at every step. अच्छा ओम शांति.